Hello and welcome to the Overwatch Oasis League. It is playoff season here. Tier 2 is going to kick us off. This is our first playoff series of the entire season as Kosmic Dawn take on Kosmic Omnic. These teams are 4th and 5th seeds here in the league, so it's going to be a super great matchup. This is going to be a banger of a series. My name is Charles Tang, joined at the desk today by Wukong. How you doing, man?
Hello, Charles, and I'm doing great, and it's definitely gonna be a banger. I'm glad both teams are here. I'm glad you're here today. We're gonna have a very great game today.
So like I said earlier, 4th and 5th seed coming in here. Of course, our 1st and 2nd seed here in Tier 2 do get a bye, and our 3rd seed will play our 4th seed. So that will be Rogue Knights taking on, I believe it is Bushido Banzai in the very near future. But right now, focused on Pizza Planet, Deep Dish, and Cosmic Dawn. Both these teams 5 and 4 so far this season. Extremely close record. The only thing separating the two is a map differential of 5. It just looks like Pizza Planet Deep Dish have had a couple wins come a little easier in Cosmic Dawn, dropping a couple map 4s here and there, so are technically the lower seed, but this is as even as footing two teams can come in with. Now, do remember though, Cosmic Dawn during the regular season did get the win over Pizza Planet Deep Dish, and I wonder how that's going to play into, PPDD trying to make this work here, Wukong.
I think. One second, I'm trying to see if they have the lineups yet. I think it's gonna be a good match though overall. Psycho Mantis is picking the map first, or Pizza Planets. Apparently they picked Lijiang Tower, and I thought they'd pick Ilios. Honestly, it'd be like a better map for Pizza Planet.
Well, Pizza Planet here, just feeling a little more comfortable. The word within the team is that they do feel a little better than they did last time they played Cosmic Dawn. Big part and thanks to the fact that Nerdy Buttercat is available today. If I'm not mistaken, that I think is their only main tank that counts as an 8. So having that option is going to help a lot. From everything I've heard, they just struggled to kind of get a lot of consistency going just because they didn't have access to their full lineup and their tank. That was really, really helpful to all the math here. Wukong, can you confirm that whatever we have on screen are our starting lineups?
Not yet. I'm trying to fix that right now. So what I was waiting for earlier when I was looking through the chat.
Roger, Dodger. What we can confirm is that Pizza Planet do have their lineups in. It is Psycho Mantis, and like we said earlier, Nerdy Buttercat on tank. 2 8s over here is going to help balance out the cracked out DPS lineup of Extra Sass and Korean Wannabe, 10s and 9s respectively. Last time I checked in on a game here to commentate. Extra Sass on the Echo and Korean on the Tracer. On their main heroes was on an absolute tear, and on the backline it'll be Zoomsberry and Strawberry trying to keep everybody nice and healthy. Just waiting for the confirmation on the Cosmic Dawn lineup, and we should be good to go soon. Like Wukong said, the first map here is Lijiang Tower. We will be headed to China very shortly.
Brought to you by Australia and Texas.
Australia, Texas, China duo is going to be absolutely correct. Wukong, how's your Chinese?
I am not good at Chinese. I don't think I know any words, honestly.
Okay.
And the lineup for KD is right, Crossrec, Ninja, Reflex, Mag, and Red Hood Kitty, or Red Hood Kitty, then Mag. So
just some interesting flirting going on. I believe Reflex and Korean Wannabe might just be hitting on each other. Well, one of them's under 18, so GLHF in competitive rulings. Speaking of, one of the teams involved today was mentioned in the competitive rulings. Pizza Planet Deep Dish hit with some, well, not the org itself, but the players involved with Deep Dish last season hit with some pretty hefty penalties for some well, I don't want to say allegations because they're true now. So for some cheating, that's kind of the easiest way to go about this. For some cheating, they had helped hide some Smurf accounts that have recently come to light, and so they have been banned here. But the org themselves, Pizza Planet, Deep Dish themselves, and Pizza Planet as a whole do walk away unscathed because some players didn't know about this, but not the org and not the captain. So it looks like No penalties will be happening there. And that's what you don't want to see, right? Wukong, you don't want to see like innocent bystanders that were just having a good time, one tricking Mercy, kind of get hit with the banhammer as well. So happy to see Pizza Planet Deep Dish able to continue here. As now we just wait for the readies to come through. We will be jumping in shortly.
We have one ready from KD as I saw earlier. Let me check back on the let's chat.
We got Uravity in chat. How are we doing? Strife's in here. Sean the Ginger, nice to see you. Brow Daddy. Oh, okay. Nation Wukong. We are. Our boss is currently here conducting a performance review. No stress, Wukong, but if you fail, you will be fired. And of course, Tempo is in here as well. For those of you that missed it, please go into Overwatch Talk or Butter Talk or dairy-free olive oil substitute talk, whatever it's called now. Tempo did drop an extremely detailed and informative Tier 2 playoff overview there. So whatever Wukong and I miss here, Tempo has got you covered. I mean that's kind of like the, that's the play-by-play and color breakdown. I have a big mouth, you have a big brain, and Tempo has the big spreadsheet. So once again, go check that out. Show Tempo some love. That definitely took a lot of time and care. And we'll definitely kind of, catch everybody up into a pretty good place to watch these Tier 2 playoffs commence.
I'm just waiting for one more ready still from Pizza Planet Deep Dish. They currently have 1 more minute before if it's game chat difficulties, I don't think it'll.
Yeah, I think we give themselves a little bit of a pass here if they're just struggling to get into our favorite Overwatch game chats. Better that than party chat, Wukong. So glad that we have some mods here, party sitting as well. But I don't think that's going to be necessary if we're going to get this game chat fixed as soon as possible. How we doing, chat? Prediction gang coming in here. How we feeling? We have some people feeling pretty bullish about Pizza Planet. Lots of love being shown to Dylan as well. I know that the Scrimbucks are a little bit iffy at the moment. It is a very high volatile commodity. Pizza Planet Deep just kind of like struggling with some consistency issues here, popping off and going and then throwing from map to map. So just trying to figure out and iron out those issues. And Cosmic Dawn, I know, given a lot of these players have some pretty demanding schedules, a lot of them play for Kosmic Omnics, a lot of them play for the Revenant org, haven't really gotten a full legitimate Cosmic Dawn scrim together in the past 10 days or so, which could come back to bite them.
Okay, the readies are both in chat, and we are going to start.
Get us in there, big boy. And Brow the Daddy with the ultimate soy prediction. I predict a good game, and I'm sure you want everybody to have fun too, Brow. Okay, no. Lay it out there. Let's see a real prediction, Brow. But now that I laid that heat down, KD actually getting some love as well. This is, chat doesn't know where to lean here, Wukong. And, join the club. Not knowing which way you lean is probably some of the best fun I've had.
I'm testing the pause. Just for safe measures. Right.
Yep, no worries. Just the straight person ignoring my gay joke. That's fine. Headed on to Lijiang Tower now. Night Market is an extremely dynamic and versatile point, although we see a lot of teams here, given the recent Brawl metas, run a lot of Symmetra.
We have Crossfire and Big Rick Energy coming in on tank as Ryan and Zarya.
Yeah, Super Ninja on the Symmetra. Now, we know they're a good Genji player, but the big brain deflector onto the Symmetra is much appreciated as well. Kitty on her signature main heals. Not Mercy, but Lucio as well, something she's extremely comfortable with. Reflex on the signature hit scan hero that led him to, I believe, 45 MVPs last season in Tier 3. This is going to be absolutely enormous.
Capture the objective.
Then we
So
have Psycho Mantis and Nerdy Buttercat coming out on tank on the other side of the plate, mirror and tank.
Alright, TP does come out, and it looks like we're able to get on point nice and early on here on the side of Cosmic Dawn, just able to set up, and now all of a sudden, already Pizza Planet kind of on the outside looking in, struggling to get a foothold on the point. Control point unlocked shortly, and it's going to be tough for them if they need to push in, but Extra Sassy are taking a really interesting flank angle away from Reflex's Peacekeeper here, able to just lay in so much damage.
As I said before, Extra Sass coming on that Echo.
Crossfire is into the first one down, but Sass goes down as well. No main tank here on the side of Cosmic Dawn means that Pizza Planet press the go button. Strawberry Way now with the Coalescence now going to try to lock this down. And although starting on the outside and having to leave the point and let Cosmic Dawn get control, it looks like Pizza Planet Deep Dish have swung things back in their favor.
It's 13% on the Cosmic Dawn side. Slime is creeping back up though, and they're probably going to get a lot more percentage on this time around.
Super Ninja with the Photon Barrier up and ready to go already. It does go up, and that's the go button being pressed. Lots of speed, lots of aggression coming out here on the side of Cosmic Dawn, and Reflex is going to their first pick onto Zoomsbury. No speed here on the side of Pizza Planet is going to spell a lot of trouble, and the Deadeye has to be committed here to just try to stop Super Ninja and their Lightsaber from melting everybody. Psycho Man is getting a pick as well. The counter Deadeye coming out from Jordan. Ooh, that might be a bit of a Kree here. They're not able to find anybody. The grab comes down as well. The Shatter coming into it. Not sure if that was necessary, Wukong, but they do manage to hold on to the point.
I thought Reflex would have had a big ult right there, but the shield by Nerdy was covering it for keep a Reflex from being a big 4K, 5K.
Well, the Extra Sass with the ultimate online could be key here, as it looks like Super Ninja's may just get split off a little bit, but is not going to get spotted out. The window being committed means that Pizza Planet do have to take some evasive maneuvers here just to play the elements and wait it out. The Extra Sass out here does come out, jumps over onto that Reinhardt. That Shatter is so close to being ready. Another swing gets them there. The slam comes down. Hammer hits the ground, and so does everybody else. Kitty getting eliminated first, joining the club as the rest of the KD are sent back and packing into spot. Pizza Planet Deep Dish now one fight territory to secure this point.
We have them coming back strong with the beat coming down to help them go into point.
Early beat here coming out might just be a little premature because that sound barrier has expired by the time all of Cosmic Dawn have gotten onto the point. Deadeye being come out a really good wall, but a bit of an amp speed to try to get Korean around that corner to get a double kill. Grab coming out here too little too late, especially with the sound barrier right here from Zoomsbury, and it's just going to be last ditch stall over here from Big Rick, who eventually does get taken down as well. Pizza Planet Deep Dish looking very comfortable on this first point, Wukong.
I think the grab should have been initiated a little earlier than at the end there, but it looked like a good idea on paper.
And so both teams enjoying the brawl a lot. Wukong, any thoughts on what we might see here next?
Probably the same thing we did before. If it if it's not broken, don't fix it. Still have Red Hood Kitty and Magdragon have switched heroes here, but still coming in with different DPS on KD's side. Playing another DPS.
Alright, so no Symmetra coming up from either teams here now, but Extra Sass off the Echo onto that Junkrat is going to be able to lock down a lot of these really tight choke points. Early wall being committed here, Nerdy Buttercat just kind of stuck up a paddle, stuck up a creek without a paddle here, and just ends up getting caught out, and now, while Cosmic Dawn are just in now full cleanup area, Super Ninja on the Mei, so crucial here, Wukong.
And that was a good takeover by KD here, with Red Hood Kitty getting the first pick as BAP. And that really gave him a huge opportunity to take the point first.
Now we have a Reflex on the signature Tracer. We know that out of all the DPS heroes, the Ashe and Tracer is kind of where they feel the most confident. And just able to take these edge fights here, not needing to engage super hard, playing those distances and those engagements and the angles that a Tracer likes to play, staying out of trouble, but in the kill feed here, Wukong.
KD have found their foot in the door and are slowly pushing it back and making Pizza Planet just reconsider what they're trying to do right now. They're going the same route as before, which they want to try it again. But I think KD has figured it out, and they're a little more ahead than before, but KD has come around.
The blizzard being committed could be absolutely enormous. It looks like the worst of it has been dodged here. As, oh no, extra sass stops to ult, gets taken down, and the tire doesn't find anybody either. Big Rick now here with the grab ready to go, but it is completely not needed, as a Kosmic Dawn is just going to be able to continue to clean up. Now, a recurring theme across both of points so far, whichever team gets their foothold on the point and starts to defend, just looks very comfortable hunkering down and using these narrow chokes to their advantage, Wukong.
KD's holding on to their ults a bit, but I can see why. They don't need them at the moment. And Pizza Planet's going to go again with the same route, but KD has learned from that twice already.
Alright, the big pulse bomb is going to come out. Oh, but enormous immortality field has been committed as well, but that's too little too late. Strawberry away, saving a lot of lives here with the immortality field. The pulse bomb not getting any immediate kills, but everybody's still getting chunked down to what? 20 health, 40 health, maybe 60 health. That's gotta hurt here. Cosmic Dawn here now, just ready to lock this down, but oh, Crossfire is just going to get caught out here in the open a little bit, but oh no, Pizza Planet are unable to touch Mag Dragon with the beat. Just the style on everybody means that we are going to be a tiebreaker, 0.3 here on Lijiang Tower, Wukong.
Oh, it was a great turnaround by KD. This is the first pick. This is like a support difference at that moment, with Red getting the first pick and Mag Dragon coming with a defensive ult to keep him in case they came into the point.
Oh my goodness, who let Bleem in chat? Ay ay ay. This league's washed. Bleem's here. So now we see, okay, we see that Pizza Planet are going to come out with a Roadhog, and Psycho Mantis is not on the hog and on the ball though. Psycho giving up one signature hero for the other, just looking for a cute little boop off the Symmetra. Oh, realizing it's not coming in. Oh, that could have been really good here. Psycho Man just not taking too much damage either, so not feeding endless amounts of ult charge like so many balls like to do. Red Kitty just going to be taken out. A Korean now is going to match Reflex on the Tracer. Two of the best in the league going toe-to-toe on Overwatch's signature hero. Big slam coming out here, as at this point is giving my camera work a lot of frustrations. I find it really difficult to set up a good angle here. Psycho Man is getting caught, and this is going to be absolutely enormous. It's a brawl energy coming out here on the side of Cosmic Dawn. It's just too much to contend with. And now Big Rick having full charge here is going to be so unstoppable. Extra Sass in a bit of trouble as well. Is going to get caught out. The DPS duo of Pizza Planet are going to be able to get some picks, but it's not going to be enough.
And KD, like, they started off getting picked off first, but they turned it around and they kept going back and forth throughout the whole fight. But as we going up to 14% on KD's side, they have taken the point first.
Enemy contact.
Now we have Korean and Extra Sass, both of them with their ultimates ready to go here. The duplicate is going to be so crucial to create a big opening. Looking for the Rhine here. Extra Sass finally finds them, locks it down, swinging away. The Shatter comes out, not finding anybody. As now, Korean and Reflex taking this Tracer duel. Oh no! Okay, Reflex blinks out of trouble here after having committed the Pulse Bomb. Does Korean engage now, commit this ultimate? And no, he does not. The call is for Pizza Planet to fall back and to pick a fight another day.
I feel like maybe Nerdy Buttercat and Psycho Mantis should switch heroes maybe and get Nerdy Buttercat on the Reinhardt, seeing as it's KD's punishing them and everything they try to do at the moment.
Yeah, Nerdy switching over onto that Rhine, but like Cuddy McCormick said in chat, it looks like it's still going to be a Lucio Mercy support duo. That's going to be tough. And hello? Okay. Nerdy's going to stuck in the open here. The Shatter comes out, not finding anybody. You're going to assume Rick here is going to get that gravity to go, but it's just going to hold on to it for a little bit longer because Crossfire is absolutely popping up. Now the mines are going to help Pizza Planet able to swing the point over in their favor just for a little bit, but it feels like that is just a very temporary thing, as it looks like we're now back in form here. Cosmic Dawn getting numbers back onto the point. Oh, the stall potential here is absolutely enormous. The little Lucio just kind of paying away here. Zoomsberry A bit of a pain in the neck here, as is the Tracer of Korean just tagging onto the point as well. Trying to stall this up for as long as possible before finally being cut down to some tactical crouches here from Reflex. Kitty Reflex finding kills though. This, oh, no extra sass, committing the duplicate is an interesting decision, not one I would have recommended, but what do I know? I'm just tier 3 plat trash. And the stall is continuing. Psycho Mantis is just looking pretty healthy here. Still at a half health, managing to dodge most of the May freeze rays. Now the beat being committed, the shatter as well from Crossfire, just in a desperate attempt to end the stall. We went from 15% now to 55%. Wukong, I don't know what in the world is happening.
Says like the stop point is Psycho Mantis is holding on to the point as best as he can, and so is Zoomberg.
When you grab the ball and then you freeze the ball and the ball is still alive? I don't know, bro. Kosmic Dawn, you gotta clean up better than that if you're gonna try to stop the bleeding. They went from 79 to 0, now almost completely tied up. Nerdy Buttercup coming back with the shatter. Oh no! Oh my goodness, Psycho, along with the help of the DPS duo, is going to turn this around. Ridiculous OT stall has somehow turned into one fight territory. My goodness, Pizza Planet, that was some ridiculous Overwatch, and I have no idea how it worked.
It somehow got the point back, and they kept fighting it and kept stalling it, and this would have made
Extra sass, another aggressive duplication is going to come out as well. Just holding that shield, making sure that Amateur needed too much work. Swing away, the shatter does come down. Don't believe that found anybody. Korean establishing Tracer diff here for the moment, and Sass is going to get Crossfire as well. The Fire Strike is going to be absolutely enormous. Finally getting out of the Reinhardt form, but the damage has already been done. The man advantage has been established. Right now, I believe it's a 6-on-4 fight as Big Rick is going to get tumbled straight into the moat as well. Korean with another great play on the Tracer. The Pulse Bomb finding out Mag Dragon as well. That's Maggie being sent back to spawn. Reflex desperately trying to touch, but that's too little too late, I think. The Shadow comes down, not finding anybody. That Tracer desperately trying to stay alive, blinking left, right, and center, eventually blinking off the point to avoid some damage. And Pizza Planet, by some miracle, is going to be able to walk away with the first map of our playoff season here in the Overwatch Oasis League.
And that was just a huge turnaround by Pizza Planet. You know, AD had the momentum coming into the third round, but Pizza Planet found a way to just hit him from behind and keep the ball rolling.
Now, Crossfire might have walked away with that Cosmic Dawn play at the game there, but don't be mistaken, that was definitely a play at the game for the entire team. It took a grab and a really good pulse bomb from Reflex, and then ultimately an enormous hammer from Crossfire to make that work. But Cosmic Dawn are going to be trailing headed into our break now. Wukong, walk me through that stall. What happened? I definitely missed a couple things because I don't know how we got here. Chad has no idea how we got here. Hopefully your brain is bigger than my mouth.
It was seemed like I said, the Roadhog and Bald and wasn't working, and once they had that shield going, it was they were able to get the stall from being interrupted at all, and probably could have used a stun from KD, but the May was going to work.
You say that, but there is a May on point. If there's a May on the team, the ball shouldn't be allowed to do that. Psycho Mantis obviously was able to swing very high in the air, so it was tough to be able to stop them. But I pointed this out. I think I mentioned this while all the chaos was happening. At one point, you grab and you freeze the ball, and the ball still walks away with like 300 health. That's I mean that's I don't want to say that's like a full and total throw, but Cosmic Dawn here just having to clean up a little bit of spaghetti on the floor right now.
Of course. They just figured out how to get under them and stalled it enough to win it.
Crypto painting with words in chat, as they usually like to do. Wegsy, having babies. That seems more important than Overwatch. That's fair enough, Wegsy. I stand by that decision. That's fine. Chat, tell me about that stall. I still don't really know what happened. Pizza Planet, once again, it looked... I remember calling it. I said Pizza Planet do touch the point, but it's only temporary because they're already like 3 players down at that point. And I think it was just a swing and pressure point a little bit. Cosmic Dawn, very intelligent decision. Give them the point for 10, 15 percentage points to win a whole fight. I thought it was worth... I was clearly incorrect, chat. Ball King. Thank you, Eldritch. Very cool. Zip, stop. Stop it. It is comments like this from Zip and Brow that don't give us the beef that we need, okay? Richard, spam some beef and butter talk. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's see some sauce. Who let all these vegans in here? Okay, Uravity, I feel like that's fair enough. If that grab comes out 20 seconds sooner like it should have, that stall never happens. Yeah, I think a little bit of over-ulting might have been well advised there. Just securing the kill, getting yourself to a one-stop shop there. Brow Daddy, the first tube onto the Rhine it was enormous. That's fair enough. I couldn't agree more. And Wegsy with the twins. Okay. Congratulations, Wegsy. Chilling and watching the squad. Tell the twins hello. And welcome to the Overwatch Oasis League. If you care about your children's hearing and you know that Charles is on the mic, you're going to turn your volume down as well.
And we have the first map coming in. I mean, that's the first map. The first pick from Cosmic Dawn on map choices is King's Row. So that's a good pick of a map. It's everybody's favorite map.
Yeah, I mean, every time we come to playoff season, you are guaranteed a King's Row on map 2 because regardless of the team, regardless of the style, regardless of the meta, everybody thinks that they're good at King's Row, Wukong.
Everybody, even me, I even think I'm good at King's Row.
Okay, Wegsy with the earbuds in, good, fair enough. Sorry, Wukong, you were saying?
Oh, no, I do tend to be a good diva on that map, of course.
Okay, you heard it here first, chat. Wukong, the Diva 1 trick, cannot stop flexing on us, and that's fair enough. Yeah, no, King's Row. I mean, both these teams looking pretty comfortable with those Rhine compositions, so I can't see anything different. The only Lucio Bap is also heavily meta as well. The DPS is a little more varied, but we do see a lot of McCree. The Echo is relatively playable, but the Mei McCree, the Reaper McCree are both looking extremely strong right now. The only kind of like 50-50 split is that we see some teams occasionally still enjoy the Reinhardt Diva composition over the Reinhardt Zarya here.
Is it? Oh, excuse me. Caught me with the food in my mouth.
Wukong, one day I'll be the food in your mouth. Looking over here at Cosmic Dawn, new set of lineups has come out. Crossfire and Big Rick on the tank line. Looks like Super Ninja and Reflex are going to remain here on the DPS lineup, and Anime is going to come in for Magdragon to partner Red Hood Kitty. Not too many changes here on the side of Cosmic Dawn.
Now we're waiting for the Pizza Planet lineup, which I think, they should probably keep running what they have, but another good idea would probably throw in the Zombie Dylan on DPS or a support. Moving Mystic over to blue.
I think, once again, thinking back to Lijiang here a little bit, especially that last point, I think Cosmic Dawn not being able to scrim throughout the week might have cost them there a little bit, because just some better target prioritization and some focus there definitely would have taken Psycho Mantis out of the play way earlier on. I believe it was Uravity said the grab coming out earlier should clean that up as well. There were a lot of paths to victory, and Cosmic Dawn didn't commit to any of them, and that's why we now have spaghetti all over the floor. And yeah, I can't help to think just some scrim time would have been able to change that up. That being said, we do have Super Ninja on a bit of a roll here, playing against their old team. Played for Pizza Planet Deep Dish last season, of course, and I believe very early on this season as well. So with a bit of a friendly rivalry here, player that we see stepping up and stepping in a bit of a leadership role as well. Wukong, you told me yourself.
Yeah, Super Ninja recently became a team rep right after Crossfire had gotten the co-captain right behind Pixelator, who's the main captain at the moment.
And how has that been, Wukong? Like is Super Ninja just swagging out, or what's going on?
He's been a captain before. Back in season 1 or 2 and 3, he was captain of if y'all remember, the Misfits, which turned into Summit team. And so he has a bit of experience. So we thought he could have a good run at it.
Now we have Reflex as well as a relatively new pickup. I believe this is only their second game here by Reflex, no stranger to the Tier 2 scene, and was a championship winner alongside Wretched Kitty in Tier 3 last season as well. Cosmic Dawn here with a bit some lofty goals here and ambitions. Wukong looking to lock down the championship eventually.
Of course. I think with solid, like both sides have solid teams, but when the end, one of them is gonna end up having either go all the way or it ends here for them. Like, you never know what's gonna happen in these games. They're drowning out the. Sorry, They were. I couldn't. They drowned out the lineup and I couldn't see it. Stas is coming out and Korean Wannabe is staying in.
I'm just waiting for the lineups and the readies to come out here. Hey, if you're hey, stop spamming chat. Don't be stupid. Because now I can't read and now I'm getting a seizure. If any of you guys are stream sniping right now, please tell your team to stop spamming chat. We got Bleem's in chat. Hello, Bleem. Zips back in as well. Kenny McCormick as well. Backing Cosmic Dawn here. Your Gravity feeling good about the Ryan Zarya coming from KD as well. Looks like the lineup here on the side of Pizza Planet is going to be Jay Measy playing for the first time this evening to partner Psycho Mantis. Gamer's Blood is going to be next to Korean, so Extra Sass is going to take a map off here with Lotta the Witch and Sweepy now on the support lineup.
Okay, so I saw the lineup and it's now with Jay Measy and Psycho Mantis coming in on Tank, Gamer's Blood, Korean Wannabe on DPS, and how'd you pronounce that? Lotta the Witch and the Sweepy, like you said. Sorry, okay. I was reading it out to make sure it was right.
The closest I've ever come to losing my job as a commentator is a couple of weeks ago. I was commentating with Brow Daddy, and at one point I said Lotta on the Lucio is taking a lot of damage, and chat was very, very unhappy with me.
Well, I'm surprised you didn't catch mine earlier when I said they used Psycho Mantis to keep the ball rolling to win.
Hey, Wukong on a roll, my man. Let's go.
They got the both readies and let's go.
Now entering.
All right. Jumping into King's Row, expect to see a lot of Ryan Zarya, a lot of Brawl. That is the meta at the moment in the Ultimate Brawl map. Chat is brawling Cosmic Dawn to do well on the Brawl composition. We know the Pizza Planet like to whip out the Ball Sigma, the Ball and Hog from time to time. Maybe they go for something a little silly here, especially if they find some troubles, be able to crack this point open. But mostly just the Ryan Zarya here, right, Wukong?
Of course. What else can you run on King's Row except for Ryan and Zarya?
Ready for battle.
And that's what we see coming out from both sides.
Corin with the caster bait. Hey, I'm not falling for the bait anymore, Corin. We got Big Rig here on the Zarya, so no Diva alternative as the support line is going to go with the classic Bap Lucio for the time being. Kitty now switching over off from main to flex support. Now onto the Baptiste. Super Ninja is going to stay on the Mei, and Reflex going to go onto the signature Ashe here. Reflex having a pretty good time being able to play their comfort picks here on the Ashe and Tracer. Super Ninja on the Mei. Chat has some opinions on how they've played, especially given that the Ball of Psycho Mantis is able to get so much work done, but King's Row is just the ultimate Mei playground, isn't it, Wukong?
Yeah. Oh, I was a little confused by Korean Wannabe's choice right there. I thought he was going to run the Bash, and I was going to agree with the Mei playground, but not really the faction.
Wall is going to come up, but their team is not there to capitalize on a bit of a miscommunication and a mistimed it. That wasn't a bad ball at all. That Tank Line is actually zoned out here, and now it looks like the Brawl is going to come out on the side of Pizza Planet with no Lucio, so it should be vanilla fight dip here, the speed dip coming in here. Super Ninja taking down a very early immortality field coming out from both sides, so that's a big cooldown that's used very early on. Gamer's Blood is taking considerable amount of pressure over here from Reflex and Kitty, the 2 hit scans hero we have on play at the moment. And both teams just choosing to just regen some resources before going in again. Wall's going to come out finding 2, but it's not enough to really zone anybody off, but the damage is done anyways. Reflex with a great shot into Gamer's Blood, and Psycho is going to go down as well. Ooh, very ambitious pin is going to come out from Jay Measy here to get an exit pick, but it doesn't pull off, especially given that Kitty had the immortality field ready to go. After a pretty prolonged fight, no ultimates committed and no capture progress being made, Wukong.
There's been a big hold by KD here. They are using the environment very well and blocking off without having to use cross shields, which is helping them a lot right now, especially with the Pharah spamming.
Alright, Dragons are going to come out here. Super Ninja taking a lot of damage and now waiting for the barrage to come out, and it does, finding 2. That is absolutely enormous. Crossfire pinning into that backline, desperately trying to be able to hold into anything here, but Gamer's Blood was just able to get an angle there. Apologies for not being able to capture that on camera, and Reflex is going to fall eventually as well. What was super important there, those dragons coming out from Korean, who's already 60% to his next Dragon Strike, by the way, was absolutely crucial in zoning back Kosmic Dawn. We saw with the camera angles that I had so very intelligently picked up, Reflex was landing his shots onto Gamer's Blood, and with that pressure up, there's no way that barrage would have worked. But on the dragons coming out here, the visual clutter of Overwatch plus the evasive actions having to be taken here means that Reflex was no longer able to pressure Gamer's Blood, and those couple seconds of breathing space is all they need. Speaking of though, Reflex landing another great shot here. That Far is going to be out of commission until that Mercy can get there with the resurrection. Bob being committed as well is going to be absolutely enormous here. Super Ninja with the Blizzard ready to go. Do they commit to it? Not quite. The Shatter is going to come out, finding that backline. That Reinhardt stays up, but not for long. Wukong, things look pretty good for Kosmic Dawn here. They're able to hold the payload in a really difficult part to push through.
KD just cleaning back up on their side and still have a majority of their ults left. The Pizza Plant is coming up with the 2 ults, or they have 2 ults, coming up with 3 ults, with 60% each. Playing it safe now, both sides.
Yeah, Kosmic Dawn just shooting to back up a little bit here, and now Kitty with the Matrix up is going to be too little too late as well. Big grab coming from Psycho Mantis as well. And Super Ninja! Oh no. Chat, Super Ninja committed the Blizzard. Super Ninja committed the Blizzard! And the animation didn't go through. That is a crucial ultimate no longer in play here. That's going to be brutal.
A lot of Sleepy coming in with their ults right here.
Gamer's Blood here now with another, oh my goodness. Super Ninja being taken out nice and early on. Yet again, that's going to be pretty tough here. Gamer's Blood here getting a little bit excited here. But Korean with a great shot onto that Ash of Reflex. The grab is going to come through from Big Rick. No targets being found, no picks coming out. Those are 2 enormous ultimates in the form of that Blizzard and grab that have been wasted and thrown away by Kosmic Dawn.
Why wouldn't he be excited? You've been to playoffs.
Alright, Gamer's Blood here with another barrage ready to go, and Korea not too far away from another set of dragons as well. Gamer's Blood, you can see, has to play so carefully because Reflex is landing his shots, but eventually they are going to be overwhelmed on numbers, and Pizza Planet are going to be able to basically, Wukong, pardon my harshness here, speedrun King's Row.
I mean, if they played it a lot, they can run through it fast, and I think a lot of teams are capable of doing that now in these late times of Overwatch, where King's Row just becomes like a practice sometimes. Just an original, good map that everybody loves. Alongside with what's Hollywood would probably be another one.
I'm glad you like Hollywood. Someone has to, Wukong, because it's not going to be me. Hollywood just breaks my brain a little bit. And also the constant abuse from the rich person we're driving in the car just reminds me of my deep dark days, so it just brings back a lot of bad memories. Gamer's
You know,
Blood
I
here
didn't-
onto that Genji, Wukong. What are your thoughts here?
Gamers on Genji.
Attackers incoming in
Super
30
Ninja on the Symmetra probably won't be good. A good thing for him though. So see how that works out. But at the same time, Korean Wannabe back on McCree. So it's going to be a very good DPS duel. Reflex with his signature Widow. Is he a Widow one trick, or is he does he love playing other heroes as a teammate of yours, Charles?
Well, Reflex here is an Ashe player, and it does have a win.
He went back to Ashe.
Yeah, playing a Widow tournament. Now, Super Ninja with a very early teleportation here is going to just get that damage so charged up. Gamers will definitely try to deflect those beams coming out here. Oh, very ambitious pin coming out from Jay Measy. The healing and support is there, as is the immortality field. Both teams somehow managed to get out of this unscathed. Super Ninja just playing how Sims are supposed to play, right behind your Reinhardt and Zarya, just beaming that shield down. Jay Measy really having a tough time balancing and juggling those resources. Crossfire being the first one down, Psycho Man is being traded out. Both teams missing a tank here is going to be absolutely enormous. Jay Measy eventually getting cut down as well, but a really good res on both sides, to make sure that not too much has switched up. Both teams, interestingly enough, are going to go with the full brawl with no Lucio. But no speed, no problem here on the side of Kosmic Dawn. What the point of the Mercy is here, I'm struggling to find out. Reflex was getting plenty of value without a pocket. And yeah, if two teams are brawling, the team with the Lucio is going to win. And if both teams are not running the Lucio, then I must be seriously misreading the meta at the moment.
Well, sometimes the meta doesn't match up on different issues. So you just gotta gamble it in sometimes in some of these console.
Very, very good cleanup coming in here for Kosmic Dawn, essentially securing themselves almost all of King's Row streets here, and Super Ninja here looking quite comfortable on this Symmetra, going for a very ballsy and creative bit of teleportation play here, and Reflex just taking his time to make sure Psycho Mantis has lots of Zarya charge to work with here. We have some big ultimate combos here, Wukong.
The big ultimate combos coming up, and it seems like Korean Wannabe were able to pick out quite a bit of the team along with Gamer's Blood with this ult and a couple of fights in.
Yeah, the Bob being committed here from Reflex, not quite getting too much done here, as the Shattered Deadeye, as well as I believe the Animatrix committed here as well, was absolutely enormous. But next up, a Grav Blade combo coming up. Oh, Shatter coming out here, so it looks like, oh no, Pizza Planet were unable to initiate. The Grav is going to come out, as is the Blade, but Crossfire swinging away is going to get so much damage done, and Gamer's Blood not able to get too much value here out of that Dragon Blade, as the Resurrection is going to come out to Anime as well.
And here we see, Psycho Man just gets picked off by Super Ninja.
And once again, it's cleanup territory here for Kosmic Dawn here. Not playing as well as they would have liked early on the defense, but things are looking on the up and up now that they get to attack.
It seems like they get collected themselves together a bit. But Pizza Planet still has a shot of holding it here. Jay Measy's being careful in what he does now, trying to protect his team a little bit more.
Alright, Deadeye alongside. Oh no, Korean gets stunned out of the Deadeye here, I believe, by Super Ninja, but the damage is done already. Absolutely great work by Gamer's Blood here. The DPS of Duo, once again, of Pizza Planet are consistently popping off. Korean being the recurring theme here, but Gamer's Blood and Extra Sass is bringing the heat all series.
They're both neck to neck on the DPS side. I think Gamer's Blood. Oh, nice. I thought he was gonna.
Alright, Grabs into come out and the Bob into the backline as well.
Oh,
big ultimates coming online, but Kosmic Dawn are just going to okay, fair enough. Kosmic Dawn just kind of are able to ult dump and roll this, and they still have 3 ultimates ready to go. This could be looking pretty good here for Kosmic Dawn, who are going to be set to match Pizza Planet's time on King's Row.
And let's see, they're coming in strong with only...
Oh,
they
Crossfire
blocked the
with the
Shatter.
Shatter, not finding anybody, but able to block the counter Shatter is going to be absolutely enormous. Kitty being taken out mid-Valkyrie is going to be absolutely brutal as well, but the picks are coming out on the side of Cosmic Dawn, and it's just cleanup territory. Now the Deadeye coming out is going to be too little too late, and only 8 seconds separate our two teams here.
8 seconds can mean a lot to a lot of people.
3-3.
Wukong, I'm glad you remember all the things I tell you when we go out on our cute dates. Oh jeez, we're gonna get banned. Focus. We're talking about Overwatch and nothing else. So
I'm gonna get some water real quick.
Cold water, my guy. Cosmic Dawn were able to run it back. They looked honestly not that great on defense, but on attack they looked super clean, especially coming through Foundry where a lot of teams lose a lot of time. They lose one fight and just decide, screw it, we're just gonna go all in, and they are able to make it work. So once again, 8 seconds separating these two teams. Little to nothing here separating the two teams, and I think the key here has been Pizza Planet are able to get so much value out of their DPS duo. Gamersblood and Korean on the far McCree. Korean, we saw them play a little bit of Hanzo early on in the map as well, are just able to get things done. And on the flip side, it just looks like the support lineup of Cosmic Dawn is just able to stay alive and to stay in these fights.
Yeah, Gamersblood and Korean Wannabe have been a very good duo right now. They're running back to Far Mercy again, which is a good idea at the moment. Let's see if Cosmic Dawn can do anything about it. Going in Super Ninja and Reflex on the...
Oh, Gamersblood taking the duel against Reflex. Almost coming out on top here, but Kitty with the crucial pocket is going to be absolutely enormous. Now, Gamersblood just playing these really intelligent angles, just staying out of trouble. Really intelligent positioning here, just able to create so much space for their team, and just kind of trying to now eventually seeing that Reflex lost the pocket, able to take that duel, and this fight win is absolutely crucial, especially considering that they got Cosmic Dawn to commit the Ant Matrix here. But now Super Ninja on a bit of a roll on the ground. You're getting a lot of work done, not looking up but looking down, is able to win out that McCree duel. Gamersblood here now with the barrage ready to go. Anything risky, anything ballsy coming out. Yes, it is going to come out. Oh my goodness! Gamersblood saw an opening and took it, and that is a double kill. The Ash Mercy duel being sent packing back into spawn. Big Rick is going to fall eventually as well. Sweeping with the crucial pocket. Very timely heals there as you see Gamersblood being chunked down to like 40 health at one point. That far diff is absolutely enormous.
Yeah, Gamersblood was waiting for that time to strike, and he saw it came in hard.
Oh, Super Ninja with the Deadeye. Okay, Gamersblood being taken out, a big weapon unavailable now. The grab coming out here is going to be absolutely enormous as Reflex is going to win out that hit scan duel against Korean. 17 seconds on the clock now. Cosmic Dawn have time for one soft reset, and they are going to come back in. Crossfire, hello, really deep into this backline, swinging away here, and Jay-Meezy in the backline. I don't know where to look anymore. I don't know where the fight is happening anymore. All I know is that Cosmic Dawn are getting closer and closer to making this work. They're lighting up the kill feed with the Doomfist of Korean coming back here. Looking for that one kill potential that is going to get cut down as well. Korean learning that Doomfist rollout from his friend Charles 7 Tang, and learning that respawn time from Charles 7 Tang as well. Reflex here with the Bob ready to go. These OT fights are going to be absolutely brutal, because if you die, you're out of commission for like 30 seconds, Wukong. These respawn timers take no prisoners.
This KD just needs to stay on here, but at the same time, it just takes one push from each hero that for it's fine to just take him off the front, and that'll be ball game. But I believe KD can actually do this. Although still, Pizza Planet will still have their shot of pushing it as far as they can.
And Reflex looking to lock down this high ground to make sure this Bob is going to get some good LOS here. We're just going to be able to force Pizza Planet back here. Bob eventually is going to get taken out, but being able to push past this corner is really good value in my book. Oh, Meezy
sacrifice by
pinning in.
Bob.
Okay, the fight has started. The Shatter comes down, not finding anybody. As the Dead Eye is going to come out as well. Super Ninja being taken out is going to be absolutely brutal here. Things are looking on the up and up for the Pizza Planet, especially if Gamer's Blood is going to continue on that form. But given that you had 2 minutes, Cosmic Dawn are going to be pretty happy with the progress that they've made.
Yeah, even whatever push you can do past the first point is going to help a lot.
4-3. Switching sides.
If it was just pushed off by a second, it would have been
Initiating match.
easier on Pizza Planet.
So Wukong, are we expecting a little more far here? What would you like to see?
I'd like to see a good fight. So, I mean, whoever wins here will be the upper team, but it could be anybody's game right now. Either Pizza Planet takes it all the way and pushes it, or KD just holds it all right here, right now, and making it tied up on the scoreboard.
All right, so it looks like somebody's homework has been passed around, and Cosmic Dawn have copied the far defense strat. So Kitty is going to have plenty of options to be able to pocket here with Reflex on the Ashe as well. Korean is going to choose to go with the Hanzo. Both teams still running out with the Ryan Zarya, saying no thanks to the Lucio speed boost.
A little history here is what I mentioned to you, Charles, before the game. Is the Kitty and Ninja duo here. They used to do this on back in the Misfits Summit, so they've done this a lot. I'm sure they can get back in the groove from doing it in Tier 3 to doing it in Tier 2.
Yeah, Kitty, I mean, the Kitty Reflex is also a Tier 3 classic as well, so
yeah.
really excited to see what they're able to do here. And what they're able to do is just to take Gamers Blood out of the fight nice and early on. The future is now, old man. Your reign has been terminated. Really good from Cosmic Dawn to get some early ult charge in. This is going to be absolutely crucial as we go into these OT fights.
Kitty's like pocketing both Super Ninja and Reflex. So she's got 2 assists on both of those picks.
She's ridiculous. She's probably the best Mercy I've ever played with, but I could talk about her for days, and this is not the time. Super Ninja is down to 10 health. Kitty is here with the rescue, but that might be too little too late. And now the Immortality Field being committed here on the side of Lana is going to be the go button being pressed on the side of Pizza Planet. And Crossfire is going to get laid in on the ground. The 2 Reinhardt's tap nipples here as the counter pin is there. 1 tick, a little less than 1 tick is going to be secured here. But the Shatter coming out, Cosmic Dawn are going to be able to hold on, shaving a full minute off the clock. That's the pro. The con is that they did have to ult dump to make that work. Super Ninja is going to hold the barrage. It's going to come quick.
Super Ninja's almost coming up with another ult, or first ult probably, and here on Pizza Planet side, they're coming out with Korean's ult, the high noon, and see what each one can get off the value of these ults.
Super Ninja now with the barrage coming online, and oh no, the Pharmacy falls to the Deadeye. The Bob is going to be coming in different Reflex, sent in the middle of no man's land just a little bit. If I'm being honest, I do not agree with that decision to Bob there, Wukong. I think that's a lost fight. You lose your Pharmacy, you know it's over. You save Bob for the OT fight. But what's done is done, and what they do have is a barrage alongside a Valkyrie.
10 seconds.
I believe probably made either a good mistake or a bad decision. So we'll probably see Ninja here do something about it, but also has his barrage. They might do a Shatter barrage.
Both Varas have the exact same idea here, Wukong. They're just jostling and wrestling for positioning in this window for the time being. Super Ninja just going to play it slow, play their time. The Shatter coming out. Is this the triangle party? Not quite yet. They find an opening. The Immortality Field is there, and it's just enough to make sure that Far doesn't find any picks. That is absolutely enormous. The grab being committed as well means that Pizza Planet are looking very healthy for the time being. Big Break going down. Oh no, Cosmic Dawn are going to need a stall miracle similar to Lijiang to make this work. This is going to be absolutely brutal, and it's just the Batiste on point. Anime is going to get cut down here, and Cosmic Dawn are going to now trail 0-2 here in the Overwatch Oasis League.
And that's 2-0 Pizza Planet side.
Play of the game.
Like Baby Rick coming up with the play of the game.
I just Wukong, this is a little confusing to me. My tiny little baby brain has some questions because Cosmic Dawn are able to play these very clean vanilla fights and match Pizza Planet blow to blow, but then when it comes time to hit triangle, Pizza Planet just are that little bit more decisive, little bit cleaner, a little bit more clutch. What's the play here? Is it just comms? Is it just that they're a little slow after not scrimming for a bit? What's going on here, Wukong?
I think both teams are just doing great, and it's just each one finding just a little, what's it called, weakness in their side and coming through strong and pushing through. So it's probably, yeah, like Super Ninja and Kitty getting picked off first was what pushed Pizza Planet in. And same thing on their side, like they just need to find what they can value up each fight.
I think chat here kind of has it down. Like, yeah, Reflex did make a bit of an error with that Bob there, but ultimately, he was able to keep a lot of pressure on the Pharah even before the pocket came in. So, definitely not a bad performance at all. I just think overall, Cosmic Dawn just kind of struggling to string the ultimate fights together. The vanilla fights they're able to win, but the ultimate fights always end up going onto the side of Pizza Planet, or Cosmic Dawn have to overcommit in order to win. So just some coordination and timing issues to work out there. But before we continue here, Wukong, I have the Overwatch Oasis League word of the day for us, and it is reputation today. Not quite sure who out here does not know what the word reputation means. It is a noun signaling the overall quality or character as seen or judged by people in general, or a recognition by other people of some characteristic or ability. Reputation is your Merriam-Webster word of the day.
It's a pretty good word to pick today.
I mean, I didn't pick it. I looked up word of the day. Whatever Google served me. Here it is, April 15th, April 5th, reputation. I cannot tell you what the word of the day for April 6th is because that would be cheating, but I do know what the next word of the day is going to be, but you American people just have to wait a couple hours to get there as us Australians march forward in time.
How is the future treating you?
The future's pretty good. It's actually super nice out, so after this I'm going to go for a run, I think. Probably hit the gym.
Just don't get ahead of me.
Okay, Wukong. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. You like watching me climb some stairs and do some runs in front of you. Don't worry about it. I got the right shorts on. Yeah, no. Australia land's pretty cool. I'm gonna go to the gym. I've footy practice later. Gonna go kick a ball really far. Make some dinner. Probably have some fish. It's a good time to be here.
Fish on a bed of rice.
Maybe I have some Brussels sprouts. But. So it looks like chat's a little bit torn on who Kitty's priority should have been. Ultimately, we saw Kitty spend a lot of time with Reflex, but chat's just kind of debating if Super Ninja and the Pharah should have gotten a little bit more of the resource. Maybe Anime should have also played Mercy, so 2 Mercy pockets could have been big there. But what's done is done. Cosmic Dawn have now forgotten about that map because it is time to reverse sweep, baby. Pizza Planet Deep Dish do lead the series 2-0. So winner here is going to move on to our semifinal, and Cosmic Dawn could just have their season be over right now, but like I said, the reverse sweep is well in the lies, so Pizza Planet Deep Dish do need to keep their head on a swivel.
So the lineup from Katie has been given to me is Cross and Zuck coming in still on tank. Well, Cross, but Zuck coming in for Big Rick. Super Ninja and Reflex are staying in, and there's a support change in Mystic and Mag Dragon.
While we do that, I'm going to take a quick bio break. I'll be right back, Wukong.
Okay. I got the lineup from Pizza Planet as well, with Nerdy Buttercat coming back in with Strawberry Way. I don't think I've ever seen him on tank before, but this will be a good game. Gamers Button, Neutral Jarl coming in. And Zoomsberry and SWP coming in for the support, which SWP is already in. And that should be good. Now we wait for our main Charles to come back.
All right, lineups out on both sides. Just waiting for some readies, and we will be good to go. My bio break was excellent, Wukong. Thank you for asking.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to ask. I'm waiting for their readies, but right now they haven't given me any. Excuse me.
Stripes in chat, Cats in chat. Sean the Ginger still here, Crypto still here. Good to have everybody in here. Bit of a big night tonight. I mean, it is the first playoff round, and the league knows what they're doing by putting Wukong and Charles on the same cast to make sure we get all you thirst spots in here. And just a confirmation here, we will not be playing out of map 4 if it ends 4-0. Yeah, we will not be playing out of map 4 because now map records don't really matter. So this could be our last map, or like I said, the beginning of a reverse sweep. Just a bit of a refresher. Pizza Planet Deep Dish were our 4th seed, and Cosmic Dawn were our 5th seed coming in. They're both 5 and 4 overall, extremely close in the standings. And so if this ends up a 3-0 for Pizza Planet Deep Dish, this will definitely be a bit of a surprise, Wukong.
Okay, Pizza Planet is ready. Oh, sorry, I'm paying attention to see if they give us the readies and make sure all the maps are right and lineups. I apologize if I missed your question.
Wukong, you gotta read and listen at the same time, homie.
Sorry, I had to read up back into what they were saying, and yeah, sorry about that.
No, I was just saying, like, I don't think a lot of us expected Pizza Planet to kind of run away with a lead like this. And a 3-0 will be extremely surprising given how close these teams are in the standings.
I would have thought it'd been a better, bigger fight, be like at least 2-2 right now, or going on, or at least getting really close would have been the prediction before. But right now, I think everybody has Pizza Planet winning this third map. I'd like to see it going further. Just 6 maps, still going midnight for me.
Yeah, let's get us a map 7, map 8. That's fine. We'll just cast until our voices go. The longest cast I think I've ever done, Wukong, is a 4-hour Widow tournament. That was pretty brutal. But we did give away a Discord Nitro that day. But it turns out both the finalists of the tournament already has Discord Nitro, so we just said we gave away Discord Nitro, but we just kept it.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. Apologize for that.
You okay, Wukong? What's going on? Talk to me, big boy. What's going on?
No, like I need to swap sides. I totally forgot about that. I'm just used to. I do other leagues, so I forget some of the rules about.
Okay.
Where people. Sorry about that. I haven't casted in a while. I've been sick and very unorganized lately. Especially I have inventory at work, so I'm constantly thinking tonight of what's gonna happen, what we're gonna do.
Wukong, one of these guys with a job. I see how it is. Okay, looks like super. Yeah, just waiting for us to get the lobby set up. Let me notify the teams real quick. There's no need to panic. Wukong's on the case.
Okay, well, we have that fat cat telling us their ninjas coming back, and should be all good after that. We have Wexy in match chat.
Nice, excellent. So for the time being, it looks like Neutral is going to come in
they're
playing
ready.
their first map of their series. So it
They're
looks
both
like
ready. Then...
yeah.
Okay,
So-
yeah, ready.
Yeah, just take us in, Wukong. Don't worry about it.
Sorry, I'm just I get nervous when if I'm making a mistake, so I go all haywire when I'm trying not to make a mistake in it.
Initiating.
It's all good.
The
You're next
nervousness
to
kicks
Charles
in.
Tang. I'll fill time. I'll fill space. I'll be handsome. Yeah, looks like we have Neutral coming in for their first map of the evening. So we're gonna have Extra Sass and Korean both taking a bit of a break. Zoom's very next to Sweepy. Nerdy got next to Strawberry Way, who moves over from support onto that tank line. Now on the side of Cosmic Dawn, it is Crossfire and Zuckerbees. We have Super Ninja and Reflex and Mystic and Mag Dragon here on the support lineup.
I have tough to move the spectators over. I have
No worries, take your time.
This is a lot of players. I didn't know the whole rules of playoffs. My first playoffs to cast, so I.
It means the same
was
as
wondering
a
too.
vanilla match. No worries. Take your time, Wukong.
I
No
know,
rush. No rush. Oh, Kirby's in chat. Okay. Kirby may or may not have some exciting content coming out in the next 24 to 48 hours. So keep an eye out for that chat. Bleem, why are you pinging me? What makes you think that this is going to end well for you? Pinging me while I'm currently live on air. Bleem, I'm gonna. Bleem, if you do not behave, I will send everybody that Snapchat that I have of you. So be very careful, Bleem.
Okay, so everything's good now.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Alright, so it looks like the Rhine Diva is going to come out on both sides. Reflex back onto the comfort pick of the Tracer. I believe the Tracer Ash is all they've played so far. And Mag Dragon finally playing some Lucio with a Brawl composition, even though you no longer have that Zarya. Now the Diva able to lock down this high ground. I know a lot of Zarya players like playing this map a lot, especially given the rotations you're able to take, but both teams opting for the Diva is very interesting here, Wukong.
Defend objective A.
The choice of the Diva is really good. I think both sides have picked the Diva. We see Gamespot coming back on the Pharah though. Just make it or break it time.
Alright, Gamer's Blood, yep, like you said, back onto that far, laying in a lot of damage already. Super Ninja is going to be taken out here. No resurrections here, so it's going to be pretty tough for Pizza Planet to get, for Cosmic Dawn to get too much work done right now, as the Pizza Planet Deep Dish are just going to walk away with a healthy amount of ult charge for the time being.
Damage increase.
We just need to whip up food and go back in. Planet coming and holding it hard. They are not going to give this up with a hard fight.
Eyes on the bag.
Alright, Reflex is just to force and pressure the point a little bit, trying to pressure the Mercy out of all heroes here. And eventually is going to be taken down, but the tank line here, Pizza Planet, are going to get chunked down so low as Crossfire and Magdran getting a kill apiece as well. Strawberry now all in the face of Crossfire is going to be taken down as well, and Reflex coming in super aggressively, getting taken down, kind of was the catalyst for the rest of the team to be able to sweep in and to kind of capitalize on all that space that the Tracer had created.
And Cosmic Dawn just came in running. They want to keep going. They want to keep fighting. Let's see if this planet wants it as much.
Catbot Pixel, you guys are correct. Crypto, you are correct. It's a bit of a boo-boo on our part. We'll get that fixed for our next map. Our apologies on behalf of Stream Team. But yeah, we'll get to that in a second. It is a standard part, no worries, don't worry about it. Okay, so the Moira is going to commit the Coalescence here into the Mystic, laying in a lot of damage and a lot of healing. Super Ninja here with 2 picks is going to be absolutely enormous, and he's going to force out the Bob here from neutral, but the damage has already been done. The sticking onto Sweepy from Reflex as well is going to be absolutely enormous. Cosmic Dawn here, down to 0, but definitely not out of the fight.
Very good pick now. And oh, I thought the Unicorn would have had the whole thing.
Ooh, really good block coming out here from Crossfire. Zuckerbees ends up the only one coming down here. Strawberry Away is going to get brought down. The Diva Bomb just to clear the point out is going to be great as well. Can anybody else touch? I think there's a Lucio coming here. Zoomsbury being taken down. Gamer's Blood desperately trying to slam onto the point. And oh my goodness. Cosmic Dawn with a 4.5 minute time bank. Wukong, that's ridiculous.
Very huge. It's going to be a lot of time to hold a lot of time. If they get this time, it's going to be a lot of time for, yeah, he's trying to hold. And to beat. Let me check Twitch. Is there something?
No, we just, it should have been winner. It should have been, if Cosmic Dawn picked their, map, then, we forgot to give Pizza Planet a chance to pick attack or defend. But what's done is done. Cosmic Dawn setting a blistering time here on the attack run. Classic Volskaya is right from Richard. You just kind of like run really fast and kind of steamroll everybody. Or yeah, it's one of those maps that it's a bit of a boom or bust here, a flood or a drought, and it did work out. Yes, Kenny, thank you for your intelligence. Yes, we understand. We did catch it. Our apologies. I will grovel at your feet after this.
They did technically choose because they were like asking for the swap sides.
It's okay, no worries. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I think it's a really dumb thing to talk about. But you know, chat was going to want to hop on. Wexybot 10 CP map incoming. Fair enough. Now Super Ninja on the Ash now. Off the projectile onto that hit scan. A big dynamite to kick us off as well.
And Crossfire holding up next to the dump truck.
Oh, really early pick onto neutral here. Cosmic Dawn starting this. Oh my goodness, what are my keybinds? Cosmic Dawn here starting off the defense exactly as they started off the attack. Wukong.
Like you like to say that Reinhardt touched a little bit and Mystic gets picked up on Lady Buttercat. It's like the opponent wants a bigger time bank than Cosmic Dawn here, and they are trying to go all out as well.
Oh, big pin coming out here might just be a little overzealous, but no, it's not. Pizza Planet, okay, so they lost the initial pick here, but I believe their support line was able to come up with a double kill, and all of a sudden things got turned back around. Classic Volskaya, indeed, things are turning it back around. Cosmic Dawn now have a couple. This is not going to be easy, but they do have to be able to hold here for a couple minutes to be able to get a better time bank.
Yeah, with Pizza Planet coming in strong on their damage, it's going to be really hard to but they have a very good defense with Super Ninja and Reflex, and they get picked off. They're coming down with time.
Pizza Planet Deep Dish, just like they have been over this series, consistently able to enable to their DPS to get so much work on the shatters and to come through as well. Oh my goodness, Cosmic Dawn are sent packing. Maybe Super Ninja can? Nope. Maybe Super Ninja can go back to spawn and I don't know, chat. You break this one down. That was crazy.
Score 2-2. Switching sides.
Yeah, I lost is right, Tempo. Oh my goodness, we all lost a little bit. That was ridiculous. Wukong, they just ran it down main. Sometimes Overwatch is a simple game. Click heads easy. I don't know, man. Both these teams speedrunning Volskaya, and somehow Cosmic Dawn, after a ridiculous attack run, still end up with less time. Pizza Planet Deep Dish 1, 2. I think they had 2 deaths that entire attack run, if I'm not mistaken.
Attackers incoming in 30
Wukong, what are your thoughts after 2 ridiculous attack runs? What are your predictions for this next round?
It's up in the air right now. So Pizza Planet might come back in. Oh yeah, KD might come back in strong again like they did and retake as much. And might be a round like a similar to round 1 again.
We'll bounce them around and keep them coming because we love to see Overwatch like this. Gamersplit now continuing to stay onto that Pharah here to lay in lots of heat and lots of damage, but now having to deal with Super Ninja pocketed by Mystic on the McCree is going to be a bit of an uphill battle. Our both teams just
off first. Sorry.
Yeah, jostling for position, but losing your Tracer is going to be difficult here, as Sweepy has their Immortality Field broken down as well. Things are looking okay for Pizza Planet Deep Dish. They're able to hold on for the time being. Oh, Big Shatter coming out here is going to change the game around it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, Crossfire going super deep into that backline, but that means that Resurrection is going to be there. And now another ping coming back out, but Nerdy Cat not able to find anybody this time, as we have Pigs coming out left and center. Gamersplit with a double reflex now. Oh my goodness. Off the hit scan onto the Echo for the first time, and already with a triplet of eliminations to push Kosmic down forward. Now, I think that was technically 2 fights, or maybe 1 really long fight, but both these teams so good on attack, Wukong.
Yeah, like we're probably gonna see the same thing from Pizza Planet. Like they're just running through both sides, or just having strong attacks.
60 seconds.
Let them up.
All right, Deadeye being committed here. Zoomsbury is going to be taken down, so no resurrections for this fight. Now the counter is going to come in as well. And, oh, neutral! Going for a very ballsy play there on the Deadeye, and it is not going to pay off. Now Gamersplit with the barrage is going to get most of that E, and a really good bubble coming out from Strawberry Way is not going to be enough, and Zoomsbury now, first one to die, is going to be the first one back to stall, and is going to get absolutely deleted. Sweepy on the Lucio doing their best to be here, and oh, the Ryans are just having a bit of a spawn door party. I don't know if anybody else can touch other than Gamersblood on the Doomfist, and oh, Super Ninja does get picked up. A bit of a lifeline coming in here as Neutral now zipping over onto that Tracer, but Super Ninja being resurrected is going to be absolutely enormous. Those stuns are going to be so crucial here. We now tick down into OT. It is do or die for both teams. Now the resurrection, or sorry, the grabs into committed. Oh my goodness, Nerdy Bearcat, such a big Earth Shatter. Now the sound barrier is there as well from the dupe. This is ridiculous. Super Ninja with a double kill as well. Reflex is still on that Lucy, but we're finally switching back over. And now, oh no, Super Ninja getting punched out of the Deadeye, but the bomb is going to find Gamersplit. Zoomsbury, that, oh my goodness, what a resurrection! I don't believe it. Nerdy Bearcat is now back in this fight. Another Earth Shatter ready to go. This could be it. I don't believe it. Somehow, Pizza Planet Deep Ditch have managed to stall this out. Now, oh my goodness, another big resurrection? Question mark? Nope. Zoomsbury is just, into the Mystic, just gets shoved away from the point, and Pizza Planet Deep Dish are going to hold on with 1.6% away from a full capture coming out from Cosmic Dawn.
2 to 3. Switching sides.
That was a very hard push by KD. They still have a huge chance here.
Initiating match.
The Valk resurrection was so enormous there, Wukong. That extra range and that extra mobility, plus a bit of a twirl mechanic there, making sure they dodge as much damage as possible. That Mercy resurrection was so crucial. And Nerdy Buttercat, what looked a really risky pin there to take Crossfire straight off the map ends up paying off, because Nerdy Buttercat knows that he has spawn advantage and just was banking on the rest of the team to be able to stall for them to come back into the fight. And the Shatter with no shield catching 4 or 5 on the ground there was the beginning and the catalyst to turning everything around. Wukong, what a play we just watched.
We're gonna see some something huge here.
Wukong with the bold predictions as usual. Give me some sauce, Wukong. Turn your mic up. Let's hear your voice. Let's get some sauce going. Richard saying that he should have been a point. That's fair enough. I agree. I think Nerdy went for a bit of a spawn door play, and that ultimately ended up costing Kosmic Dawn.
Defend objective A.
Oh, double barrier defense, Wukong.
Powered up. Enemy C.
Okay, still no thoughts from Wukong. Yeah, Kosmic Dawn here running the double barrier defense is just going to help enable Reflexes get a lot of damage done from a long range, and Gamer's Blood and Neutral are both going to lose out and get DPS dips nice and early on in this round. Kosmic Dawn, after a really good attack, is defending exactly as they intend to and exactly as they need to be able to get the reverse sweep under their belt. And Wukong, we're seeing the dive come out now from Pizza Planet. Hello? Wukong?
Yeah.
Are you okay? I'm solo casting. Okay, so the dive is going to come out here on the side of Pizza Planet. It's going to be pretty tough. You initiate straight into that double barrier bunker. There's really not quite too much you're going to be able to do there. But getting this high ground is going to be absolutely crucial, and Gamer's Blood with that burst damage of the Echo is going to kick things off. And now all of a sudden, that dive is going to overwhelm that double barrier. Those tanks have no idea where to look. And ooh, a really good res coming onto Magdrag. It means that both supports are back into play, but Into the Mystic is going to get cut down nice and early on as well. So with 90 seconds on the clock, Pizza Planet are able to make this work. Plus a little bit of time granted from the cap, 90 seconds to get 98.4% here to lock down their semi-final spot.
Sorry about that. It was 1 minute and 30 seconds on the time bank of
Healing stream engaged.
Yeah, that dive just looks so clean, Wukong.
the dive.
The dive.
Oh, the dive. I thought you have a dive there. And it seems like they have a good foot on the blocking here of defending
Oh, the dive onto the Mercy and Ash here is going to be crucial, and Reflex is going to eventually get cut down. And it looks like Pizza Planet have managed to establish that Reflex is the big threat here on the side of Kosmic Dawn, and now we're throwing everything there to shut him down. Bob on point now, Crossfire and Zuckerby is barely holding on here, but things look so good. Gamer's Blood duping over onto that Reaper with the Death Blossom is going to be absolutely enormous as well. Reflex desperately trying to touch, desperately trying to stall, just trying to keep this series and to keep Cosmic Dawn's season alive here. We are so close. Pizza Planet, all they had to do is clean up this fight and clean up this win and be able to walk away with a spot in the semifinals. And Crossfire now back over onto the Diva, the Resurrection onto that ball is going to be absolutely crucial now for Cosmic Dawn's host to be able to stay in the series and to stay alive in this season. It could just end right here. Gamers Blood with a triple kill on the Echo. Not for the first time we see an Echo pop off here. Reflex desperately trying to hold on. We're giving away 1.5 ticks now. Magdragon now with another Mortality Field back on the Batiste, but the cleanup is just too much. Now, on to OT now. We have the Diva desperately trying to touch. Crossfire is going to be able to get on here, but the sound barrier from Zoom's barrier is going to make sure everybody stays nice and healthy. But numbers now coming back on to point out those minefields are going to be absolutely enormous, and Pizza Planet are going to struggle to be able to stay on the point here. Nerdy Buttercut going really deep into that backline to take down Crossfire as well. And now, spinning to winning, we have Zuckerbees here getting chunked down so extremely low. Still, no picks coming out onto the side of Cosmic Dawn. It is Pizza Planet Deep Dish getting all the work done and lighting up the kill feed. It is all blue on red, and Pizza Planet Deep Dish have locked down the first semi-final spot here in the Overwatch Oasis League.
Play of the game.
Cosmic Dawn here being sent out of the season here in a pretty convincing fashion. Pizza Planet Deep Dish looks so extremely clean, and with all due respect, it did not look like Cosmic Dawn really had the answers here. And to be fair, and I think chat is bringing this up as well, there's some couple picks that might be hinting at some tilt and some mental games coming on here. And the decisive and timely switch onto the dive on the side of Pizza Planet Deep Dish Wukong was the absolute game changer.
What was the absolute game changer? Just huge defensive takes and attacks and like.
Okay.
Gamers Blood really had the upper hand here.
Yeah, the
Wait, can you hear
dive
me?
coming out here
Okay.
was absolutely enormous, and so it is a 3-0 being secured by Pizza Planet Deep Dish. Cosmic Dawn's season are unfortunately over. Not the close contest we were waiting for today. The fifth seed against the fourth seed here ends up just being a 3-0 sweep. And now time to talk some MVPs. We're waiting for some nominations to come out before we continue. Wukong, if you have work to get to and need to go, you can.
I have a bit time, so
Okay. You can feel free to go as well.
yeah. We're just waiting for them to give us nominations.
Let's get some interviews going as well, Wukong.
Definitely like that.
Let's see who wants to jump in.
We'll probably only see Pizza Planet, I guess, or as KD has made their way out. And rest
Yeah, Cosmic Dawn has exited, so I'm going to invite Korean to join us. As well as whoever else wants to jump in, really.
And they have picked Super Ninja and AJ for MVPs. Which I have no opposed to that, honestly. To either of them.
I mean, it's tough for me to really lean towards Cosmic Dawn for too much here, but let's talk some questions first. Korean, you and Pizza Planet. Yes, Psycho, you can take multiple people. This is not. Oh my goodness.
No, I was mainly gonna say like Dirty Butter and
Hello, Korean. You and Pizza Planet Deep Dish have locked down the first semifinal spot here in our Tier 2 playoffs. How's it feel, big man?
Feels very nice. I think everyone was playing very, very well. We all contributed together as a team. We're all positive. I think it's kind of the way to win this game. You always have to stay positive to win these games, you know? If you have a negative attitude, you're not going to be able to succeed in winning matches.
All right, write that down, chat. That is wisdom from a Masters player. And Korean, we saw you play the Hanzo, the Tracer, and the McCree a lot. Did you have to switch a lot to kind of deal with the Pharah? Was the Pharah expected or not?
Yeah, so Strawberry's our coach, and what she said was to run McCree on defense because we were going to plan on run Pharah on attack. So there's a big chance that they're going to run the Pharah back to us. So I had to play McCree in King's Row because it was we're going to lose first point. Like most likely we're going to lose first point if we don't have that pick early to pressure that Pharah. So.
Well, speaking
I
of
picked Pharah
Strawberry,
Hello, I
and
am the official
welcome.
PP representative. Korean just snuck his way in here.
Well, Korean's doing a very good job. No worries. Strawberry.
He always does.
So we're coming into this as the fifth seed playing the fourth seed. We expect a really close match. Is a 3-0, but like internally, was a 3-0 always expected, or did you guys expect something closer?
We were a little worried, of course, because we lost to KD, in regular season. Although, in our defense, there we had no main takes available at the time, so it was a big rush for us to adjust. But I mean, we've been working at it, and I mean, there are obviously like the classic game nerves, but I mean, I know a lot of us woke up today just feeling ourselves and knowing that we were going to win. So I'm a practical person, but I mean, we were feeling it today.
That's how she wakes up every morning.
She's not practical.
So I
Charles wakes
believe you will be playing against iconic noobs here in the semifinals. Thoughts, comments, concerns, jokes, trash talk? Let's hear it all.
Jokes.
We're really excited about it. Obviously, since well, they're gone now, but Muffin and Boss originally left our team and then formed their own, and there was a little bit of salt between the teams for a little bit, but we got over it, and it was a hard loss for us against them again in regular season. It was getting reverse swept. It was brutal, and we were very upset about it, but I'm excited. I'm excited to prove ourselves. I know we always kind of are underdogs, and we're inconsistent. Like I think Tempo mentioned in his thing that he posted earlier. We're not always the most consistent team, but we play our best when we're the underdogs, and that's where we truly thrive.
All right, then. I think that's all I have for you all today. Congratulations to Pizza Planet Deep Dish, and let's get some Cosmic Dawn members in here. Thanks again, folks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right,
Thanks
you.
for casting.
Good luck.
All right, and now let's get Pixel in here. It's very hard for me. Hey, come on. We're smarter than this. Be in the lobby. Do you know how difficult it is to find people to invite in all this chaos?
I got him. We're just waiting for him to get in here, and there's Pixelator.
Pixelator, welcome. We're just waiting for Crossfire to jump in as well, but while we do that, just a quick question for you off the top of your head. How are we feeling? Season's over. We probably expected a much closer game to that. How's the team feeling? How are you feeling about this result?
Oh, Charles, you and your words. Look, it was a close game. I think there's no reason to say that wasn't a close game. Like, every single map, Kings Row and Volskaya in overtime. So, look, it was close. They just had the edge. At the end of the day, we threw a lot at it. There was just a few mistakes on our end. And overall, it was still close. Is it what we wanted? No. But it was close. We always knew it was going to be a good fight going up against them. It was never going to be an easy fight on either way.
And this question is for Crossfire as well. Was it? I know that Cosmic Dawn weren't able to get too many scrims together in the week and a half leading up to this game. Did that end up being? Did it feel a little bit? Did people feel a little bit out of sync and a little rusty, or are we okay?
Probably a few, yeah. A good portion of us are actually part of another team as well, so once we're able to have a few scrims for that, of course, that little portion is able to play together, but when we aren't as a team able to get scrims together, yeah, that can definitely hurt. Biggest thing today, though, is just, it has to come to probably just not knowing how to deal with swaps. We're known as definitely a brawly team, I love my Ryan, and when we get a chance, we want to play that brawl. But then you see when we don't play Brawl v Brawl and they bring out a ball on Li Jiang or this last dive on Volskaya, and then all of a sudden it's hard for us to deal with it. And they're able to pick us apart. And so it was good on them for just choosing the comps that they know that isn't going to really cause too much issues for it.
Can you two talk me through Li Jiang Gardens and that stall? I think we all know which stall we're talking about. That wasn't the easiest thing to watch, if I'm being honest.
It wasn't easy being there and witnessing it firsthand either. Biggest thing has to be is just we cleared out squishies, left ball all of a sudden knows how to swing around. We use grab on said ball even, and then we just we all had the same idea that somebody else is probably going to shoot at the ball, so I can just do a little damage and then go back to focusing somebody else. And then so we all tickled the ball, and next thing we know, he's swinging around again, and it was just target prioritization that was the problem. And then I think once the rest of the team came back, the biggest issue is that we stayed locked on trying to deal with balls, so then their squishies and everything, the other tank, they were all able to come back and just kind of do what they want for free, because we weren't even looking at them.
All right. Before we let you go, could you remind me who your nominations were for MVP?
MVP, it is definitely... Hold on, I have to go back and look and see, because we were talking about this. I don't think... Did we ever put it in chat even?
I don't think so.
I'm not sure if he did actually. Now I'm looking back.
Oh yeah, okay, maybe we didn't put in noms, but probably more than anything we were thinking honestly we just have to give it to probably Psycho and Gamer's Blood. I just gotta
Cool.
give it to where credits to. Psycho and that ball was big, and then Gamer's
And
Blood
probably also
Sfara.
I think a good honourable mention, like a shout out from us, is definitely Later the Witch. Like, especially from a spectator's point of view on my end, like there was just a few times where like it definitely seemed like just always happened to have that immortality up their sleeve, like at the exact right time, and like cancelled out quite a lot of ults. So I think did some good work there as well.
All right then. Wukong, any questions from you, or are we all set?
No, you hit everything I would have asked to.
All
Can
right.
I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead,
Ooh.
Crossfire.
That was on purpose. I'm gonna fight you.
What? No, what was on purpose?
Oh, I thought they were talking about the pauses.
Wukong, you can't
No,
expose your own
no,
mistakes like
no.
this. Nobody cares
Right.
except
Yeah,
for you.
I didn't even say anything, Wu. The only thing that I was gonna say was, I've known you for so long. How does one forget to switch spectators?
I'm distressed over inventory today, and it's just like getting a bit of my attention because my manager's also texting me saying like, "Hey, like, when can you show up?" And I'm like, "Well, give me a bit." So.
Oh, does that mean that Charles had to do the casting then?
Yeah, so
watch?
if it went any longer, like more than 2 minutes longer, I would have had to leave.
Oof. Okay.
But yeah.
All right. Well
And
then.
also confirmation from the rest of the bench is that our nominations are Later the Witch and Gamer's Blood.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. So just all right. Well, thank you, Crossfire. Thank you, Pixel, for joining us. Your season has now concluded, but we hope to see you in chat, and we hope to see you next season. Pixel Australia Gang Unite. Appreciate you. We'll grab a sausage roll soon. Thanks, folks. Appreciate it.
Still got
Hashtag
Still got
PC League coming soon.
All right then. So it's up to us, Wukong, to deal with the MVP nominations here. And my first instinct is to either look at Reflex or Korean. I think both performed very well on the hit scan roll. Both their tracers were quite good. I liked Korean's Hanzo a lot as well.
Yeah, I can agree with.
Wukong, what are the chances I can get one opinion out of you today? Just
like
any solid opinion. Just make one decision.
I think Dirty Buttercat be probably on, or hang it. See, if you ask me, I want Cross to get this, but Dirty Buttercat did way better, so I think Dirty Buttercat deserves it.
I think Cross's pinning into spawn there kind of cost KD like the full capture on Volskaya, so I do have to give it over to Nerdy Buttercat on the tank line. But on the DPS line, what are we thinking?
Definitely Gamers, it was a really big game changer in a lot of fights.
I think
Showed what highly feared in tier 3, so coming in tier 2 he proved his
yeah, I think Gamer's Blood, I believe, played a lot of Pharah. I think that was kind of ridiculous. Like I said, Korean and Reflex played really well as well, but I think Gamer's Blood might just have to take it. And then on the side of the supports, what are we thinking? I like Zoomsbury a lot. I think just quietly plugging away and making sure, I don't think we saw super flashy plays from either of the supports, but except for that crazy res from Zooms. But yeah, I think Zooms kind of has to take it here, just quietly staying alive, plugging away, and being able to clutch out big plays.
You can also say Strawberry since you flexed it through S heals and other roles.
That's true,
Or,
but the Zoom's resurrection on Volskaya, chat's popping off already.
I know. We can't. Oh yeah, you're right. I guess.
Alrighty
That was
then.
mainly more gonna overall than a one game changer. But yeah.
Let me write this down so I don't forget. All right, then. That's it. That is all we have for today. Chat, Pizza Planet Deep Dish take the win 3-0 against Cosmic Dawn to lock down the first semifinal spot here in the Overwatch Oasis League. We'll be back later this week with more playoff content next week. I believe the semifinals are going to start. Cosmic Dawn, unfortunately, their season ends here, but their sister team, Cosmic Omnics, are still involved in Tier 3, so we will be still seeing a lot of these players back on stream in a very short time. Your MVPs for the evening are Nerdy Bitter Cat, Super Ninja, and Zoomsberry. My name is Charles Tang, joined by Wukong at the desk today. And wherever you are, wherever you're from, whatever time zone you're in, good morning, good night. We'll see you again.